All right, so your boy been out here in these streets doing a little hunting, and got to show you what I found, man. Some new stuff hitting the shelves, and Ross, DD's, all of those stores are really starting to pick up with their inventory. So as I have time and I'm moving around, if I can go into them daily and they're on my way to or from somewhere, I just walk in, do a once over, and see if I can find anything.
Can I afford to open this door? The clock is ticking, time won't wait. Decisions knocking at
Torn. Excuse me. See, Ross is becoming a place you're gonna have to check daily. This is something I considered ordering from Amazon, and they've got it in here. So yeah, we'll check this out. No legends or anything, but they've got the tables coming out. They're gonna start rolling out the Christmas inventory. Target just to do a quick walkthrough to see if they have what I've been looking for. And I walk in and I see it. It's cable, and I'm definitely grabbing this bad boy. So taking this thing home. There's a lot of new stuff. There are a ton of these Wolverine Weapon X's, which I do want, but I'm gonna hope that because there's so many I can get one later. So I'm not gonna grab one right now. And here go the Motu Masters crossovers. I'll be honest with you, those things do not look that great to me in person. So I'm glad I didn't impulse buy those when I saw them announced. Other new things popping up. Law and Order at Walmart. Or excuse me, at Target. I'm over at Target. Yeah. This Sonic DC crossover, not really my jam. I mean, it's cool to see, I guess, or whatever. I don't get it. I don't know if it's from a comic book or something, but there are a ton of those things. Haven't seen Mixmaster yet, but I'm not mad. I've spent so much money recently on toys, like I gotta stop. This is the last thing I told myself I was gonna buy. So this Mr. Freeze is pretty cool though. I'm not buying. Yo, at some point you gotta stop. Let me go check the other aisle and see what we got over there. Sounds like there are people, so I might not talk that much.
No, you're not getting
That's what he does to me every time.
Yeah, he does it to us. Oh, look. Gray race car. You can get one car or one monster truck. No big one.
Studio Series Megatron. There are a ton of them, so I don't feel the need to buy one right now, but maybe one day. I do want that 86 Megatron for sure. These things are going on sale.
Y este recargable tiene tu batería incluida. Es que vale por 10 más, le llevo el grande que me gustó. El grande me gustó más. El que te mandé primero. ¿Sí lo viste? El segundo que te mandé, que es un tiranosaurio. El tiranosaurio rex. ¿Lo viste? Sí, ese no.
Where's Peppa?
And as luck would have it, on my most recent once over through Ross, I actually found something that I really wanted. And that is Legacy United Tarn. This is a figure that I considered buying at regular price, but at the time I had just bought too much stuff, so I was just like, all right, it's not in budget right now. And honestly, I kind of forgotten about it. So to find it at Ross, I don't think it was huge savings, but I felt like it was decent savings. $19.99 versus $35. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this bad boy and add him to the Transformers shelf. I really like his storyline in the Transformers comic books, so I wanted a Tarn. I was extremely happy to find my main man Cable. Nathan Summers was a figure that I definitely wanted for the X-Men shelf. I love the X-Men 97 series, and this for me is one of the only two figures, that I really wanted from this wave. It was Jubilee and Cable. So now I've got representation of both on my X-Men shelf. I would have loved to have found him in the Zabu Build-A-Figure form because I liked him in his X-Man suit, but I really like this version. I love this kind of comic book cartoon version of him too. So either way, I'm good. Love this Cable. Gonna have fun putting him with Bishop and letting him run around and shoot guns. So glad to have found that figure. Now, over the last couple of weeks, Target has been doing that wonderful, I think it's over, it ended last Friday, had been doing that $10 off a purchase of $40 or more thing. So Target was doing their thing, $10 off a purchase of $40 or more. I had another deal with Target where they give you like a 5% discount on for your birthday. So I was thinking about it, 5% on my birthday, $10 off, and I knew I was gonna buy it. The opportunity to not get it at regular price, when I don't know how it is in your area, and maybe it'll show up at Ross or DD's in the future, but I couldn't risk waiting on it. I finally pulled the trigger and got my mutant module. So even after tax and everything is all said and done, I only paid $30 for this bad boy. So I'll take that. I feel like that was a win. $10 off, an extra 5% off on top of that. I got my mutant module. So it's two more, I guess, vehicles from the retro line that I really want. I want to have the Foot Cruiser, and I definitely want the Sewer playset. Now, I'm going to long game the Sewer playset and see if it goes on sale like the Technodrome did at some point. I just feel like it will. And I think right now it's going at $84 or so, 80 bucks or so. I have to double check that, forgive me. But I want to get it at a little less, it might be 75. Whatever it's going for, it's more than what I want to pay. So I want to see if I can get it for around 40-ish, maybe that 30-ish mark. That would be sweet. Also, I've just bought a bunch of crap recently, so I'm playing long game on the Sewer playset. and hoping that I can catch it a little bit later. I'm hoping that because it's an Amazon exclusive, that it's, you know, eventually it'll drop just like the Technodrome. So that's what I'm waiting on with that. All right, now let's get into these whatnot pickups. All right, so the first one I got, shout out my boy Retro Squirrel. He came through for me again. He knows that I love the Kenner stuff, and I've been looking for some Predator Alien stuff, different figures. I will eventually like to get this guy on card and complete, but I definitely wanted this. I like having a loose version of this to put on my Predator shelf. This is the Heat Vision Predator, and I just love that translucent red. It's the same mold as the Stalker Predator, and I've got a version, 2 versions of him. Actually, is it 2? No, it's not. That's the Stalker. No, Cracked Tusk Predator, I'm sorry. I got 2 versions of Stalker. This is Cracked Tusk Predator, my bad. But just look at that sweet red, man. How can you not love that? So no accessories to go with this guy. Maybe I'll find them in a while. Maybe I'll get some at some point, but I loved having that figure. You know, Squirrel comes through, great price on it. And then we got this one too. This is the other version of Stalker that is more, I think that, I can't remember what this was, what exactly this was. No accessories, but it's this grayish black version. It's a special version of him. And this one has a jaw. His jaw actually moves, if you can see that. Let me see if you can see. His jaw actually moves a little bit. So it's really cool. And I said it's Stalker. It's not quite Stalker. It's got some of the Stalker use. I don't have any of the accessories that goes with him, but we'll get a few. He also threw in, I needed this for my Genghis frog, the little shield. Appreciate it, bro. You know I appreciate you, dog, taking care of your boy. And then there's a staff. I don't think that this staff, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't believe that this staff goes to this Predator. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm not sure, maybe it does. I know he wasn't sure as well, but threw in the staff. I'm gonna have to Google Lens this bad boy and see what it actually goes to, but regardless, it's, I dropped it. Regardless, it's a dope staff, so. And that was from my boy Retro Squirrel. All right, so a couple other pickups. So I was hanging out just on whatnot one day, and in the middle of the day, work day, while I'm doing some stuff, I stumbled across this guy who was basically just, you know, unloading inventory that had been backed up in the store. He was trying to get rid of it. And I've really been toying with the idea of, at some of the local shows, some of the local cons, some of the local things, or even getting on whatnot and becoming a vendor myself. And he had a bunch of stuff that I felt like would be just good fodder, good kind of like filler items to have, like in a dollar bin or a tub. And he was literally selling some of this stuff for $1. And in hindsight and retrospect, I wish I would have bought more from him. But let me show you what I got. I also like having a lot of things in my house for my cousins and nephews when they come over, so that they can crack some stuff open. So I bought all of his X-Men 2099. So these are the old Toy Biz figures. I remember this comic book and trying to get into it because I loved X-Men, and I was like, future X-Men, this is gonna be sweet, but it never really went anywhere. So we got, who is this? Breakdown and the Dominic Sidekick figure. We got him. We got Junk Pile. We got him. Who else do we have in here? We got La Lunatic. Is that how you say that? Yep, La Lunatic. We got her. We've got 2 more bad boys in here. Who is this? Halloween Jack. Got that bad boy. And maybe these guys get hung up on the wall. Who knows? I'm not sure. This one was coming off card. He did say that off the rip. Making a mess. All right, and this is Shadow Dancer. This is a big beefy bad boy right here. Can you see that? All right. So we got all of these guys. None of them at the price in which they were marked. Or those weren't the prices. That's probably how he was keeping track of them. So we got all of those bad boys. And those are things that I'm, you know, I might just keep on card. I might put up. We'll see what I decide to do with them. But at some point in time, I know at some shows, like eventually I'm gonna want to try my hand at just kind of vending. I heard a lot over the weekend about how you find stuff, you find great deals, You want to make the money to kind of support yourself doing it, and that's something that I've been trying to figure out a way to do. Time is just the thing for me with doing the channel, working, having a life. You don't have time to do it all right? But there were a couple other things that I got from him too. He had this, I wish I would have bought more of these. He had like 2 or 3 of these things, and I think I paid $7 or $8 for this. This is so sweet. But this is Harley Quinn's Chevy Corvette Stingray, and it's a statue of her. Some of these Jada things just look so good. I got this for the GF. She really likes Harley Quinn, so she'll get to take this to work and keep that. But I wish I had more of these because, again, they were like $5. I think that these will easily sell for 10, 15 or something like that to the right person. They just look sweet, man. So I wish I would have got more of those. And then we got 2 more things. So I got 2 versions of this Yelena Belova. I always mess her name up. 2 versions of her. I paid $1 for each one. That's how bad he wanted to unload them. But they still have the Build-A-Figure piece. So, excuse me, that was just a steal. Even if I just open her up and take her guns, and honestly, her body doesn't look that bad. She might look good on the shelf. And who knows, I might try to complete that Crimson Dynamo. Those figures actually look pretty sweet. I know this is from the old Black Widow movie, but I got 2 of her for $1 each. And this I actually bought for my collection. I missed this guy when he was in store. I thought that he would make it to sale, and I've not seen him again. I just really love this sculpt, really love this figure. And this is Abyss. This is from the video game version. I like both versions. They had the Platinum Edition, which was the red and white suit, but I loved the way that this figure looked. Never played the game, but wanted that figure, and he had one. So this is one that I got for me. So yeah, but that is all that I got. I wish that you guys could see my floor, man. I got so much crap going on right now, man. I've been buying stuff left and right. So let me tell you something. I bought so much crap, I probably won't be making toy hunting videos for a while, just because I've got to open stuff, I've got to display stuff, I got to do different things to the room and just put it all out there. But that's all I got for you guys right now, man. All right, so I'm gonna get up out of here. But you know the deal. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Man, if you got the option to hype the channel, help hype the channel. Help us get to 2,000 subs. You know we're trying to do that thing. You know, eventually I want to monetize this thing. You know what I'm saying? To help recoup costs and doing all this stuff. But man, I'm having a blast connecting with the community and getting to know you guys. Shout out to my boys who comment all the time. It's good to have the interaction and the communication. And it's just great getting to know people in the community, man. All right? So until next time, remember to get up off that couch, go hit those pegs, and buy that toy. Peace.
Not to buy at all. The ads they flash, the deals they shine. Temptation whispers all the time. My wallet size, my fingers itch. So click the button, make me rich.